sure the camp is clear.
There's another Nazi here. They're helping me.
Good. Explosives are done. That should be enough to distract the rest. Make sure the camp is clear.
They had plenty of amp suits. More than I've seen around here before. One of Mercer's favorite toys. You were always quick. I'm sorry you had to face them alone.
I wasn't alone. Solek distracted them. And did you see that Nazi?
Ikran are fierce. And very protective of their riders. An RDA Scorpion is no match for them.
Nazi, Dreamwalker and human, fighting the Sky People alone. You are very brave.
That was amazing. The way you took out that thing. Thank you.
Wait. You have the mark. You are Sarentu. The storytellers, bringers of peace. My father said your clan disappeared years ago. We thought you were dead.
The Sarentu spirit is not so easy to kill.
I had hoped to find the resistance here, but... Sarentu. I am Itua, Sahe of the Aranahe.
I knew your mother. I'm sorry.
Our home suffers too. The Sky People grow bolder and the land falters under their feet. And yet, my people, our home tree, we are not warriors, but war has come. My father still needs convincing, but he knew the Sarentu. He will listen to you. He must.
I need to get them back. The others. They should know what happened here.
Of course, I'll help with your wounded. My home tree isn't far from here. Tell them I sent you. But not all see as I do, so please don't mention my part in this. May your spirit soar with the currents of the wind.
So, like, another Navi showed up to help. A Tua, from the Aranahek clan. She asked me to visit her home tree. Maybe more Navi will join us now?
Not likely. I tried before. It did not go so well. Their leader, Kanan, practically threw me out. He is not easily swayed.
He's not.
suffering. That I can understand. The Arana are normally united in all things, but the war has sparked some friction. Many will close their eyes to an uneasy truth, but a Sarin tool may help them see.
Stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd. Etua invited me here to see her father.
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks. Or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest. The sweet smell of dye mayauntu. Katnat, let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
I really must speak more with Etua's father about the resistance.
Later, Mayauntu. He is our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those Sky People if I were you. They are nothing but trouble, and Katnat does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit instead, Will you allow me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around here. Your people certainly made life more interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which...
Asa.
Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with the Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Aranahe is taste.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the very best cook. He knows it too. And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika! Taking the Sarentu under your wing already?
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my own too. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with stern beast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sternbeast? Can this child track?
I've done okay so far.
Okay. What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my own too. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is no need to rush yourself, child. Go now if you want, but stay and enjoy our beautiful silk harvest if you need a little rest. No Arana here would begrudge you that.
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Do you know where Vu An is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no ikran. Vu An offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage near Shaded Grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
Sotlek, I made it to the Arana head.
Many branches, many roots, but one tree. An old Arana is saying that still rings true. I am sure you think God not stodgy in his traditions, but some things should not be forgotten. Care for others is to care for yourself. You miss this part of life, I know. But Tewa connects us all. The Great Mother is in all things. That connection must be nurtured. Share with the clan. Care for their wants, their needs. They will notice and share with you in return. You will see no more loneliness, child. This is what it means to be home.
Sotlek, I made it to the Arana head. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarendu, and Ka'anan should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, all right? You are not alone.
You there. Come. Quickly now. Please. Sky people. Just along the river. They are like any unwelcome guest. They go where they wish, leave a huge mess, and move on. This time, however, it was just one of them. Alone on a small island with a large fallen tree. That is strange, yes? Have we allowed them to become braver?
A lone human. Are they still where you saw them?
Oh, this human learned quickly. They were chased off. They ran away screaming, and I had a hearty chuckle at that. Nevertheless, I worry what enticed a human to that place.
Naive. She grieves her mother.
Could be Itu. Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zome. For her, no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home tree, telling the little ones of hunts, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting Sturmbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Are you a good hunter?
I was never taught how.
Never taught how? What have your people been doing all these years? Did you find a land without hunting? A place where creatures lay down to die willingly? See there. Young hunters practice on targets first. Practice, or it will be the Sturmbeast hunting you. can hit a static target at least. Come. Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious? What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see you. Your spirit goes to Ewa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them? Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
He always does. brawling death one. A Tua should know better.
I see you. Your spirit goes to Ewa, and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. Thank you for these gifts.
They are tiny.
There is no honor in fleeing this fight.
Now is the time for rest.
We should all follow her into battle.
Can you...
Oh! Here we go!
Yes, here I go.
I have some meat from my hunt. Nafika said
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
She said you're the best cook.
Ah! The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nafika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come, come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree? Etua said it suffers.
I think my craftsmanship has really
The
improved.
Kinglor
I just
are
hope
uneasy.
Nafika agrees.
We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Katnad would prefer Etua to focus all her energies on them.
But no one does it like
I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Katnat should see you still have some Natli skill, and I should like
you a
to
hunter?
see it myself.
I could start again. I will lose a day, but it will be worth it.
Can you save me from something of a headache?
I hope I have something you like. Come back if you need more.
Can you save me from something?
I hope Father stays longer this time.
Katnat will make things right. He always does.
Later, calls these berries ripe.
Not this color. No.
Good. Now show Katnat how you have mixed your colors with our own, just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
Fresh herbs bring the dish alive.
Daya will try to help, but he makes things worse.
Come to better yourself. Take good care of your bow.
What are you looking for now? Use it well. A little zap.
What clan are you?
Poor creatures of the forest walk and walk and find nothing to sustain them.
Granddad would like this.
Who brought you here?
I try so hard, but things so rarely turn out the way I want.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Can you save me from something of a headache?
I hope
Red,
Father stays longer this
fragrant and
time.
sweet.
The little lovelies will have a feast.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
I am worried, and you should be too.
Alemun, the Sky People...
Try to mix the nectar with a touch of shell fruit.
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarentu we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then, helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Katnat is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Auntu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.
The tiny Sky People? They will wear our spears like feathers.
You have outdone yourself. The meat was so juicy, and it had that sweet crust given by fairies baked to your right.
The King Lord are restless. The rainforest was theirs once. The Sky People drove them out, I'm sure of it.
Is this nest all that remains?
Yes. And with so many King Lord here, our home tree weakens. See? How the Queen cares for them. Protects them. She is born knowing what to do. How to lead.
She knows where she belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease with her. I'd find her here at dawn, tending to them, singing to them. Her love was enough. It's all right. They won't hurt you. King Law are peaceful by nature, but they are not docile when facing a threat. Their sting is sharp, and they swarm as one. We must find our sting.
Itu, where is he? Your father is asking for him.
He's not back?
We need to talk that now.
Wait! You don't have to. We can find him together.
The people need their Sahik. Here. I'll deal with this.
Let me go with her. You helped me before. I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Where I belong. There is a hunting camp near the forest cliffs. Vifilu is likely to start her search for E2 there.
Katna?
I can do this.
What do you want with the Arana?
I must take a group out today. Let them really spread their wings, so to speak.
Such gifts they were shares with.
It's all for me, not the Sky People.
Gatnan would find out. It's too risky. So it's up to us to find him. And when we do, we've got those Sky People. With E2 by our side once more. Oh, please. Take no risk. Just find him and get him out. You follow the river, and I'll go past the others. I'll gather my sharpest arrows and then go.
The memory of Sarentu warriors grants
The Sarentu.
Have you met
Lure said something about wanting to watch the Sky People and see them fumble about.
You are not
I
the
am
only
sure
visitor
Lure
among the
would not
Arane.
want us nosing into
Ukulo
her
Beige
business.
comes to trade
But
with
you
us on
know the
occasion.
Sky People well.
Where from?
I know why you're here.
Only to help.
Or to check on me. Itua sent you. She wants to ensure I don't tell Katnat how she defies him.
Etua is just worried about Itu.
Just like a Sarentu. Eva the diplomat.
I hope so. One day.
Perhaps we need your diplomacy. We are not fighters, and I worry this time we went too far.
What happened?
The Sky People creep ever closer, so we push back. It's just the three of us, to stay out of sight from Katnat. Usually, it's fine. Exhilarating even. We get home, we celebrate. But this time, Itu never did. He needs me. I must go.
I could come with you.
I'm retracing our steps. It's too far without an Ikran.
I can search here. Maybe he and Zome are closer than you think.
Perhaps. He has a place at the stone pillars down the hill from here. There's a cave at the bottom of the cliffs. Prepare your gear before you go. The Sky People move in packs. And save yourself broken bones by using the big leaves to break your fall.
I am sure Lure would not want us nosing into her business.
Traveler,
but
come.
you
might find
the
this
Sarentu.
interesting.
Lure said something about wanting to watch the Sky People and see them fumble about.
Those big leaves look kind of flimsy. Only one way to find out.
Nothing. Gee.
Have you ever said anything to anybody that would work with me?
Come at me, fool! I'm repositioning!
Looks like the place. But what else? No, not yet. But what else? Doesn't look right. Doesn't look right. No. An Econ fought in this cave. Its headpiece snapped in the struggle, clawed its way out. Maybe it's linked to... A Napi fought with RDA. Napi skills were winning, but then their bow broke. Had to flee. Maybe not now. I wonder if... Itu stopped here. Someone or something interrupted him before he could eat. Itu landed with his Ikran Zome. They fought the RDA. They got trapped in the cave, but escaped up there. Is that Ikran blood? A scent trail to follow. RDA. I'd better hurry. Lost the scent. Thank you for these gifts. Thank you for these gifts. I heard her. That way.